That's kind of a fake smile. Good, I don't know what it is. Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Just excuse me, excuse the way I look, excuse everything about me. I just thought I'd drop in and say hello. I slept in purposely because I didn't get to sleep till 2 in the morning, me. I go to bed at 9:30 in real life, but since canning season is upon us, after the show yesterday, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I might complain a little bit, so that's okay. I mean, this is the real me. Normally I'm very fake, but today I'm going to be real. Right after the live gig, I leaped, much in the manner of the FTD man, and into action. Or would that be that I sprung into action? Whatever. I did something quickly and sort of springily. Broke down the lounge. Immediately started cooking the garden tomato, spaghetti sauce. Gosh, I can't even talk. And chopping up vegetables for future canning ventures and just all that jazz, okay? I don't need to get into all the details. But, so we spent the evening after doing the spaghetti squash. We use the spaghetti squash now instead of pasta because of the low carb, blah, 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 blah. It was delicious. It's the second time we've done it. I live for it. But it's just hilarious because, I'm extra silly. The crock pot is in the bedroom. I've been putting the new canned goods, which are getting out of hand, ladies and gentlemen. Let's face it, this should be done. Okay. I've been putting them in the master bedroom instead of the room formerly known as the child's because last year's crop is in there. And, of course, a lot of it's gone, but not all of it. I mean, I used last year's crop to do the spaghetti sauce. So I have a crock pot in there on top of a round thing, which is also on top of a bunch of canned goods inside of a box and on top of a desk. And then the squash itself was sitting on the counter for a little bit, but then I had to cover it and move it to a chair in the living room. So if we wanted to get more food, it was just crazy. Let's dish out the squash on the repurposed hippie chair in the living room and then fly into the bedroom and get it out of the crock pot, get the sauce out. Nutty stuff, ladies and gentlemen, very nutty. So I was up very late because for some reason Perpetual, he bit off more than we could chew last night. We're doing these beets and they're like the size of peas, really little, not quite that small, but it adds drama to the tale at hand. And it was just ridiculous to try to peel them after they had been, blanched and all that crap. I think it's called blanched. Just go with it, would you? And it was just funny. And finally, we both started kind of laughing. But at the same time, he had decided to do some tomatoes, to get the skins off those. And not only the tomatoes were pretty ripe, it's the last batch of tomatoes. Okay? And they just were all gushy and terrible because they were left in there too long because the beets overrode the desire to get the tomatoes done. And then there were potatoes everywhere, and I'm out on the porch peeling potatoes. It was crazy. This has to stop. Thank God we are giving a lot of the stuff away. Not a lot of it, but, a nice amount, I guess, that's driving me crazy, away for Christmas. So that'll be sort of nice to have canned vegetables from Joel and Lisa's kitchen or some crap. I don't know what we're going to do, but anyhow, a lot of it's going, because we don't really eat potatoes that much, and we have potatoes out the yang. And we've been decorating them real cute, with some peppers from the garden and some red onions and all that jazz. So, decorating the potatoes, I know. Well, anyhow, I just had to leap into Edna wildly and find her. For those not familiar, Edna is my van, and I will show her to you in a sec. I had to leap into her wildly and gather my insurance information and my registration, which for some reason I keep all of that for years and years and years. I ran across stuff from 2012. Why do I do it, ladies and gentlemen? Why? Okay, so found it because she's going up to get inspected at Jeff's Automotive, located for your convenience on Route 18 North, just outside of Conneautville. Tonight I cover a meeting in Conneautville, and I have to be there early because Dr. Faust, who has been in business for, I think, 63 years, I'm not kidding. I'm not making it up. And his father, if I'm not mistaken, yes, his father was in business first, like chiropractor. They're chiropractors. Chiros, or some people say chiropractors, like you're going to choir practice. Anyhow, the father of Dr. Faust was the original. then Dr. Faust, and now evidently their son is stepping in. So it's 3 generations of Faust that have been involved, and I'm getting a photo to commemorate the day for the community news, and a little write-up about the new person on board. By the way, while I have you, this video might be a little longer, because I'm going to name the live loungers. I don't really do the after the live gig video anymore, but if I do a video after the live gig, even days later, I will mention everybody who came to the lounge. It was crazy, it was packed, it was out of hand, and I loved it. Let me show you Edna for new people. Hold on. So, did I finish that story? Yeah, I have to get there early, get photos of the Faust, go cover the meeting. Then I call Mother as soon as the meeting ends, and I drive to Jeff's Automotive. It's right on the way home, and she meets me there and brings me home. We leave Edna. That's the scoop. Hold on. Wait, it's not working. You will notice that Edna has some rust that'll have to be addressed, but that's Edna. I'm going to hold still so her little... I don't even know if she's in the frame. I never know, ladies and gentlemen. So, and then here's the light. Let me just make sure. This is for new people because I do have cousins now. Identical cousins, and you'll find. I think that's in there. I'm not sure. Here comes somebody we all know and love. It's Zoe. Oh, dear. Okay. And then this side. I honestly do not know what's in that frame. But there's Edna. Hopefully in the frame. Here's my camping tag-along trailer. And here I am. And now I'm going to fly into the house and name those live loungers. What is wrong? I can't press pause. Hold. I'm a disaster. Anyhow, those dishes are clean behind me, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it's important that I let you know this. This is driving me to drink. There. Okay. Also, I wanted to, of course, tip a hat or flip a banana clip, in this case, toward my cousin Lori and her mother. I always forget his mother's... Wait a minute. I always forget her mother's name. Why can't I talk? So I just say Lori's mom. Because they watched the show after and they played. And they did a good job on the trivia. So, boy, this glare's out of hand. I switched rooms. I couldn't take it. Ronan, who was waiting for me to go live. Ronan, God love. I am like a fiddler today. Yesterday, somebody wrote in the comment section, aerobic lounging. I think it was Osama. I think I'm going to start giving awards for the most clever comment, like when I watch it back. These things evidently stay on for life. So, okay. Ronan, who was waiting to lounge. Lost One, Cloudy. Karen Peterson, RB, Robin, the organic neighbor, Baby Cakes, Basil, Smitty, Vegan Dolls, Jilly Love, Babblefish, Wow, Watcher, Vesper, the birthday gal herself, Janet, Rosebud, Becky Walls, Sweet Tina, Osama, Judy, Piano Man, Jody, Denise, bonus question winner, Shelby, Fatso, Deadhead, Jeremy, Hurricane, Davey, St. Tommy, Pat Hacker, This Old Stoner. I had to flip it over, ladies and gentlemen. That's a first. Dave on the Farm and Elsewhere. And clearly they didn't all stay forever, like some of the people dropped in later, which is perfectly delightful. And now it has quite a few views. I really do appreciate it. It was nice, and a lot people left really nice comments after the gig. Just excuse everything, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, there's mason jars secretly behind me. I'm staring at them all over. There's 5-gallon buckets of spaghetti squash, and my neon clock hasn't been right in years, only twice a day. All right, that's it. I'm done. This has gone on far too long. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Join me, join others, drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. And remember, war is a racket. Don't take my word for it. Check out General Smedley Butler and what he had to say. He said it there, and he said it in this particular one. I kind of do. This one's bigger. It's easier to... Okay, whatever. Love you. Thank you. Bye.